Eastern Kentucky University took its first step today towards cutting programs to close to a $25 million deficit.
Now, the university's Council on Academic Affairs voted just this afternoon to recommend eliminating nursing, education, and math programs, among several others. ABC 36's Veronica Jean Seltzer explains what's next in Richmond.
The meeting had to be moved to a bigger room in this building because there was so much interest. Several of the council members say they feel just like faculty, staff, and students. They don't want to make these cuts, but it's something they say they have to do. Anna Sullinger teaches family consumer science at Beaumont Middle School in Lexington.
It's the best feeling in the world when a student comes up to you and says, "Thank you so much for making me successful."
She believes she's a better teacher because of the degree she got from EKU. So she was disappointed to hear the Council on Academic Affairs just voted to suspend the bachelor's degree in that same program as a way to cut $25 million from the budget.
It's just so emotional for us because we know how important it is for us to be able to teach these students, and nationally and statewide we have a teacher shortage.
Sullinger says without the program at EKU, there will only be 2 left in the state, with 32,000 students in a family consumer science class right now and 10% of teachers ready to retire.
Today will be an important meeting.
This afternoon, with several programs and faculty under threat, the Council on Academic Affairs voted to suspend all the programs up for consideration except some theater and economic programs to cheers from the audience. Provost Deborah Whitehouse reminded the council its work isn't based on budget, but is part of a consistent review of programs based on enrollment and graduation rates. Still, at the end of the meeting, she addressed the budget's burden.
I wish we could keep everything that we have, but we're facing massive budget cuts.
Matthew Winslow and the faculty senate he chairs are next to vote. He says the huge deficit isn't the university's fault. EKU had to make similar cuts in 2016. Since then, there have only been more state budget cuts and increased pension costs.
The things that we're going to lose are painful, and there's no way around that. And so we can make it through this cut. I don't know what will happen if we have to make another cut like this.
The university's faculty senate will consider all these programs again in its meeting on Monday. Then the Board of Regents will make the final decision, keeping in mind the recommendations of both bodies. Reporting in Richmond, Veronica Jean Seltzer, ABC 36 News.